Good, lovely morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sound Check. I hope those of you who are watching this live and enjoying this here in the U.S. are having a great day so far. Those of you in other countries around the world, thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today's a big day. I'm going to be traveling, headed to Vegas, and we're still going to try and do the 6-minute daily from Vegas, hopefully on time every day, well, at least for tomorrow and Friday. Lots of stuff going to be coming at you. Do be tuned in to all your favorite channels. Make sure your notifications are on. Double check your subscriptions to the people that you enjoy. And hopefully, you get to come along for the ride. Thank you to everybody who's here this morning. As I said, we've got Eric Winberg, Catsith, Josh from Knight's End, Snortopupus Cuber, Canadian Spider-Man. We've got our friend Judicon in the house, our friend Noble Arrow, Critisible, the Pride Consultant. We've got our friend Infearter and Morgan King, Rob Altus, and of course, Guy Endor in the house. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. Looks like StreamYard's holding again today. Looks like they may have resolved the issue for me. It only took a week and a half of complaining. So, hey, thank goodness. We've got 52 movies a year in the house. What's going on? I appreciate all the support, guys. Hopefully, I get to interact as much as possible with everybody while I am on the road. Do check out Street Smarts today. There is a chance that from the road I will be able to participate a little bit in that show. Otherwise, just check it out because it looks like it's going to be funny. And other than that, I'll see you in just a few seconds when we go live for the news. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thank you for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We've got 7 or 8 stories to get through today. They're all, well, many of them are intermingled anyway. Lots of stuff that I'm pretty excited to bring you. And, of course, I will be traveling today, going to Vegas to hang out with everybody. And I don't know. We'll see how things go. We have a lot to talk about, so I'm going to get right to it. Sorry to make you wait. I've got I don't know. I'm hankering to tell you some of this stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Luca gets China release date in August, so we're finally getting to see some films from the United States return to the China marketplace. It took 2 months of time off to get something in there, and of course, it's the first Hollywood title that's slated since June. Well, of course, they had the centenary, which is their way of celebrating the party that is the 100 Acre Wood, and of course the takeover of the 100 Acre Wood with, of course, the leader of the 100 Acre Wood. And I don't know, this is probably a good film to go over there, but I don't think it's going to perform very well. I think it'll be roundly and soundly rejected. Who knows? Who cares? Day and date streaming is a winning strategy, but consumer bond with movies is greater now than it's ever been, Warner Media and Universal execs say. Well, of course, they're deeply invested in it. This was some statements made by the two people that participated in something called the DEG Expo. And that is, essentially a place where they all go to talk about the electronic medium and how it's being distributed. They can't point to any numbers that make them feel good about this. They're not citing specifics. And they won't. If you want to read this article, it's in today's deadline from yesterday afternoon, actually. And I don't think it's a winning strategy other than to retain some or gain some subscription. But you're relying on those people to stay subscribed and to pay for their $15 a month in the case of Warner for HBO Max. That's a lot to ask out of a customer, especially when you are not delivering top-tier experiences. Although, say what you will about Suicide Squad, it's still number 2 behind Mortal Kombat as far as the number of people that watched it on its opening 4-day weekend, for lack of a better way of describing it. In fact, this film, Suicide Squad's 1 million households behind Mortal Kombat. Of course, apparently the Snyder Cut was 1 million behind Suicide Squad, so at 1.8 million over its initial 4-day. So again, I don't really think it's a winning strategy, and I don't think they do either. But hey, it's a long-term goal to get physical media and theatrical stuff out of, everybody else's control and into theirs. But fortunately, the Labor Union Coalition lobbies the FTC to block the Amazon MGM deal. Finally, somebody's waking up to the fact that they're basically in a position where harmful vertical integration is the basis of the new film industry. Because if studios are owned by all these companies, they don't have to play by the rules. They can deal with a heavy hand. And when it comes to dealing with unions are going to come out losing. So they have to start figuring out that these giant groups of studios, these conglomerates, are a bad plan. Welcome to the party, pal. Stephen Colbert is celebrating the resignation of New York Governor Andrew Cuomo on The Late Show, or at least he did last evening. It's funny because this guy did about a year ago was a complete 180-degree about face, because he was essentially bowing down before Governor Cuomo from a story on October 23rd of 2020 saying, "Your Excellency," when he introduced them, and basically singing the praises and, of course, some talking points that were specifically designed to influence some events that came about, just a month later or less than a month later. This is after all of the stuff that came around about, all the elderly folks having some Trumple. Now, what's interesting is Variety published this column today called "How Andrew Cuomo Used Television in Trumpian Ways." I think this is hysterical. They're trying to make Trump a bad name or a descriptive, when actually that's not the case. The news media and the MSM itself actually used Cuomo, and they were the ones that were practicing whatever these Trumpian ways are. They need to pay very close attention to what they are doing, because we're not blind. We already know this is a puppet you guys helped, pull the strings on for the better part of a year or more. And I don't know. This guy is going to have to figure out exactly how long he wants to go to prison and come clean on some stuff. We'll have to see what happens with that. The Television Academy is actually moving the Emmys outdoors at LA Live while further limiting the invited nominees. Now, the Emmys are a 3-day event. I know most of us just see it as the one night of television, but the Creative Awards take place during 2 days earlier in the week. So that's how you end up with a lot of announcements of things that are awarded before we even get to the actual Emmys. This thing's going to bomb like it did last year, and I think you're going to continue to see a decline in people's interest, because it's trash television. It really is. And finally, if we can get to it, if this thing loads, Time's Up for Time's Up chairwoman and prominent lawyer that was obviously suing Trump and many others because she was reportedly involved in efforts to discredit a Governor Cuomo accuser. Wow, Robbie Kaplan, how you've fallen. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Sorry there was so much political. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day. Thanks again, everybody. I hope to see you. Go check out Midnight's Edge. It starts in 10 minutes. I'll be listening from the road. Everybody have a great day. Love y'all.